Let's get it. We are live. We are back. We are here. It is another beautiful day. Happy Friday. What is going on? It is your favorite freaking coach. We're back with another episode. Senior Lit. Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. What is going on? You know the drill. TikTok. What is popping? IG. Let's get it. It's going to be super lit. I'm really excited to bring you guys this episode today. We're going to be covering nutrition tips to see better results. It's going to be a good one. So I suggest that you guys listen up, maybe take some notes. Who knows? You might learn something. It's going to be a good time, though. So I'm going to let people join. We're going to pile in, and we're going to get this popping. Jody, what is good? Jackie, how you doing? Courtney, what is good? Let's get it. TikTok, what is popping? If you guys are having an amazing day, what is that username? Let me know how your day is going in the comments, and then we'll get this party rocking and rolling. Super pumped. Let's go. Official Angle. I think I'm saying that right. It's going to be a good one. Let's get it. All right. Okay. We're going to lock in and make this happen in 3, 2, and 1. Let's get into today's episode. I'm going to grab this mic and we're going to scream into it, and we're going to record this podcast, and we're going to have some freaking fun, baby. So without further ado, let's do today's episode. What is going on, squad? Welcome back to another episode of the Shift Your Mind, Change Your Life podcast. This is your favorite coach, Coach Sal. Let's get it. In today's episode, I'm going to be giving you guys 3 nutrition hacks that have helped me and my best clients see some amazing results in their fitness journey, in their lives, and I think this is going to be extremely valuable. So with that being said, I think it's important to understand what your body needs daily in order to get optimal results, the types of foods, the amounts, what you react well to, what you don't react well to. All these things will make a tremendous difference for you. So with that being said, I always like to start with stories so you guys can get some context about who I am and what maybe I have struggled with, to give you some clarity and some hope and inspiration that it is possible for you as well. Now, context. I had no idea what I was doing just a few years ago. It's comical. I always say that, but like, guys, you could cover so much ground when you're extremely intentional. Like, I was able to completely transform my entire existence within just a couple years. I didn't know what macros were didn't know what macros were a couple years ago. I didn't know how to track my calories. Like, I really didn't have a firm grasp on it until I did my first bodybuilding show. And like, when I really understood that, I was like, damn, there is so much to learn. And I'm still learning every single day. And I think that's super important to grasp here, is that there's always something you could learn and get better at, right? Always. So let's get into this. And honestly, it's the same thing that I focus on with my clients as well, is I'm showing them the exact foods that they need, the amount specifically customized to them, their body type, and their goals. So when you're able to do the right consumption every single day in the right amounts, and you're enjoying the foods that you're doing, because it doesn't have to be chicken and broccoli all day, right? And then understanding that is going to be the unlock. It will help tremendously. Mental clarity, physical strength, hormones, gut health, digestion, sleep, all those things. It all comes together. So with that being said, what are macros? Well, macros are the basic breakdown of your calories, your protein, your carbs, and your fats. And all 3 of those are essential every single day to make sure that you're moving in the right direction. Now, to give you guys some more information on that, protein has the lowest calorie to gram ratio at 4 calories per gram, while that is the same for carbohydrates as well, while fats have 9 calories per gram. So if you guys aren't aware of that, if you're snacking on a bunch of nuts, avocados, and peanut butter, that could be why you're gaining weight. So to break that down even further, protein is important to support muscle gain, weight loss. I said that backwards, my bad. It helps your body repair cells and all these things. And like, I don't want to bore you guys with like the basic nutrition stuff. Like, I wanted to give you guys the 3 actionable steps that can really help you. And I think that comes down to a few things, and that's going to be reading the nutrition labels on the food. So I'm showing you guys, for those who are on the audio only replay, a case of peanut butter, just because I grabbed it really quick. But reading the nutrition label right here, as you can see it, is super important to understand what the serving size is. And here's the thing. If you're not reading labels and you don't know what the serving size is, it's going to be very difficult for you to optimize your nutrition. So number 1, for seeing better results and maximizing your nutrition is to read the damn labels. I'm going to say that again. Read the damn labels. If you don't understand the breakdown of the foods, then it's going to be really difficult to optimize your nutrition and see better results. It will make all the difference when you adhere to that properly. So read the damn labels. Next one, number 2, pay attention to the serving sizes. Again, when you read the labels, it will have the serving size on the container, whatever food it is. So make sure that you're staying in alignment with the serving size. So if you read the label, and then you see the serving size and you track your calories and you're continuously doing that and being consistent, why can't you get the results? That's the other point, right? Is like really knowing what your body needs. That's going to be calculated based on your height, weight, age, activity level. All these things play a role in that. So when you understand your macros, your daily breakdown of your calories, and you're able to do the right things, consume properly with reading the labels, paying attention to the serving sizes, and you get super consistent with that, that is going to allow you to see better results. Following portion guides, right? Tracking your nutrition, all that stuff. When done properly, could literally make all the difference. Like for me, when I was doing my show, like the only really true difference that I got into was being very strategic with tracking calories on my MyFitnessPal and making sure that I was staying within those ranges every single day. Every single day I didn't miss, and I was able to completely transform my physique as a byproduct of doing so. Does that make sense? Is that valuable so far? Let me know. Shane, my man, that is fucking funny, bro. Let's go. Bikini Barbie, working on my Master's of Applied Science now. Good luck. You got this. Olivia Drew, what is going on? Let's get it. When I eat clean 6 days, I don't feel craving, but I don't have strength. I don't know what that means. When I eat, what does that mean? TikTok universe. I'm just going through these comments really quick, and then I'm going to keep this rolling. Episode, yes, this is a podcast, Marie. 9 a.m. God bless. Good morning. Today's a good day because why not? Let's go. Charlotte, appreciate the follow. Appreciate the follow. Let's keep this rolling. We're talking about 3 nutrition hacks to see better results. Okay, so let's keep this rolling. 3 nutrition hacks to see better results. Number 1, read the damn labels. Number 2, pay attention to the serving sizes. And last but not least, and most important, number 3, don't restrict yourself so hard, right? Don't restrict yourself so hard. Be strategic with what you're doing. But if you're trying so hard to adhere to these restrictive diets, that's why I don't even like the word diet, like at all. I don't believe in that. Like that's not me. That's not how I coach. That's not how I do things. Like if you have a certain craving, then I want you guys to understand it's okay to give yourself that satisfaction in moderation. Now, should you be having pizza every single day? Obviously not. But here and there, occasionally, it's okay. And if you feel guilty about it, just go for a walk after. Like, don't punish yourself for maybe having some things that aren't really on your plan. But it could be very simple. You could maybe have that more calculated. And here's the thing. Like, this is another point I wasn't really planning on explaining. But if you think of your calories as a weekly budget, right? So maybe if you know you're having an event like a wedding or a trip, vacation, whatever it is coming up on a Saturday or a Sunday, then maybe throughout the week you budget for that in a sense. And what I mean by that is simply cutting back maybe 100, 200 calories per day to then maybe add that back in on Saturday and Sunday when you go to do the said vacation or trip, right? So when you think of it from that perspective, it's super important that you can take that perspective. Did I just say perspective twice? I think I did. Today's a good day, but that's what it is. Like, give yourself the satisfaction in moderation, because when you have that small bit of it, you're not going to crave it as hard, right? And that's like the 80-20 rule, by making sure that you're being pretty locked in throughout the week and not completely going off the rails for the weekend. I think if you could stay consistent with these 3 hacks of like, yo, let me read the damn label, see what the food has in it, pay attention to the serving size. On this Skippy peanut butter is 2 tablespoons. So have 2 tablespoons. Don't have 5, right? 2 tablespoons. Don't have 5. Don't overconsume, right? When you're hungry, eat. When you're full, stop. Like, there's internal cues that you can pay attention to if maybe you're not open to tracking your nutrition, which is okay. There's some people who really don't do well with that sort of thing. And I have clients who have said that, so we could take more of an intuitive approach. And what that looks like is simply thinking that way. Well, for rough estimates, you know that maybe you need to consume 3-4 meals a day, right? So when you do that, spacing them out 3-4 hours is a good range to be in. And you understand that maybe I shouldn't go more than 4 hours without a meal. And then when you sit down to have that said meal, make sure that you have each calorie breakdown that we spoke about: protein, carbs, and fats at every meal. So when you're visually looking at the plate, you know that you have each of those components on the dish, right? So that's more of the intuitive style. Take your time, chew your food slowly, drink water, like all of those things. Like, take a breath, relax. And when you are full, stop eating. When you're hungry, give yourself the satisfaction. 80-20 rule. It doesn't have to be perfect. You will never be 100%. There is no such thing as perfection. But again, doing the best that you possibly can each day is going to lead you to where you need to be over time. And Lauren dropped it in the comments. Drinking 100 ounces of water per day is going to help tremendously, right? Drew said that as well. Drinking water before every meal really helps me not overeat. And I think that's a crucial thing to understand. And I'm super glad to know that you guys are doing that, because we understand nutrition is everything. It will make or break you. It will allow you to see a higher level of physique that you didn't know possible. So again, to recap this episode, guys, 3 nutrition hacks to see better results. Make sure you're reading the labels on all of your foods, and then in congruence with that, paying attention to the serving sizes, staying within range. And last but not least, number 3, most importantly, do not restrict yourself so hard, because I fell into that whole cycle of being on or off, adhering to the diet, and that led to cycles of binging, and it led to my kidney stone and being overweight. And maybe that's another episode for another day. But simply put, if you're able to implement those 3 tips, it will serve you tremendously long-term to see some good results in your fitness journey. Look good, feel good, play good, have the best life you could possibly imagine. And that's really what it's all about at the end of the day, guys. So appreciate y'all tuning in. Peace, love, and protein. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces. Bing, bong, bing, bong, bing, bong. Let's go. Just Fetter, what is up, brother? Hunter, what is going on? Let me see if I have any comments here on TikTok. What do we got? Skyhawk, appreciate the follow. Emily, thank you for tuning in. Hope you guys got some value. Let's go. Fuck. All right, guys. We'll catch you. Peace.